The Saudia Khan artist, Saudia Khan situation just got even worse. She did an interview with Abba and Preach, and it made her look so stupid. Let's get straight off into this, dude.
The way I set up this interview is first, I just get her to lay out her facts. I didn't accuse her of nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm like, a lot of people say some of these degrees are fake. Tell me. I know some of her facts are not true. But I wanted her to be able to say it so that if I confront them afterwards, I'd be like, well, this is what you just said 5 minutes ago. Can you explain
I didn't know
this?
that.
Thank you for taking the time to speak. I can't actually say anything because unfortunately in Dubai, they're so strict with everything. If you say anything, just I'm going to send you the PowerPoint so you can understand.
PowerPoint?
And, because it's like not properly. But so just allegation by allegation, just so you...
So the voice message is what is like? Is it fake? It's not you. It's AI generated. I don't know.
So now we move on to the cheater infidelity allegations. The one where she's a side piece. Who else has a side chick on this level? Gives them no stress. Told you I'm such a side chick.
No way. No way.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well,
and
we'll
the days
see.
after.
This is the craziest flex, sucking a dude's pin on a whim.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
And then I ask her specifically about the voice message where she talks about sucking dick very aggressively.
Screenshots and everything, we've actually traced it from Dubai police. They were able to give us the names. I worked with a particular person.
Sounds like the Tasmanian devil. Get it out, honey.
In 2021, I was in a relationship, but he was really, really into me. He used to always call me, always be like this. He was in a relationship as well.
You're a liar.
He was like a bit obsessed with me or whatever, but he wasn't in one relationship. He was in like 5, 6 different girls. He's a player like in Dubai, successful, those kind of.
Okay, so this is my thing. When a woman says he really, really liked me, don't you think that he was telling every woman that?
Gotcha, bitch.
If he had 5 or 6 women, do you really think you should believe that? Like the level of obliviousness to this matter. If a guy says, "Oh, I'm really into you, baby girl, you're the one. Like I love you so much. Like nobody else would rather be with you," but he was playing 5 or 6 y'all like a freaking fiddle. This dude had a whole orchestra of women he was playing. But you think he was really into you, baby girl? You got suckered.
People. And one girl called me and she was just like, "Oh, by the way, are you talking to this person?" And I was just like, "What are you talking about?" "No, I do not talk to him. And who are you to call me?" And ask him, like, talk the whole, no, I don't have a memory of this conversation. I only did it when I started digging.
So she doesn't have a memory of this conversation.
But let me tell you more about it.
And mind you, this happened in 2021.
And I said, "I don't touch your man." And this is my nature, right? This is honestly my nature. If I wanted to, I could suck his dick on your wedding day. If I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, "Oh, you're so boring without you, blah, blah, this, that, and the other." So I was saying, if I wanted to, I could do all of this.
But so just to be clear, in 2021, you didn't have a relationship with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this person.
Now, I had screenshots, but I needed to tie it to her. The screenshots I had a specific phone number on them. We didn't know who that phone number belonged to. The person who sent them in saying, "Oh, she was my fiance," she claims it belonged to Sadia, but we didn't have proof. So, watch this next part.
Also, just to confirm, I was given like 2 different numbers. I have one here. I don't know which one might be yours or maybe like the assistant. That says 9749. Is that wrong?
3719?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Do you see the way she said the last digits? Why is that important? That means she has the number in front of her. I didn't say the last numbers. She finished. How would you know that number?
How would you know?
That's a number you use often. She didn't just say one number. She said 3, 4 different last numbers.
Yeah.
That means she fucks with that number a lot. That's the fucking number that was sending all them texts claiming to be Sadia. So you wasn't a side chick? Huh? You just DMing this nigga pictures of yourself? But the con doesn't end.
But secondly, I was in a relationship. I was not with in his side chick.
I'm going to show y'all these nasty, raunchy screenshots that might turn you on, but also make you disgusted. The best kind of erection. I'm going to show y'all these screenshots.
Why?
Y'all can see how your favorite dating coach really be out here in these streets.
God damn.
But yeah, we can have sex on Saturday.
Shut up, man.
Have fun. See you soon.
Yeah, we can buck on Saturday. Can you just shut up?
Gorgeous. You owe me dick, by the way.
Coming to give it to you. Wait there.
I'm waiting. But let's aim for not going back, though.
You never left.
No, babe. You never left.
Nah, I'm getting you pregnant.
Might as well.
Not looking after it, though.
What could go wrong except everything?
So one of the ways she denied being in this relationship is like, she's like, oh, well, I got married in 2022. I have my marriage certificate. My husband, he was never fiancé, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes on to say, we froze our embryos in her sperm in 2022, And I'm like, well, all this happened in 2021. So what does that have to do with this? And maybe the guy's not your husband. Maybe it was the guy before him. I don't know. Or maybe you cheat on your husband. I don't know.
It's just throwing shit.
She's throwing random shit.
She, you know.
Trying to throw these red herrings, trying to throw you guys off this interview. Hey, shout out to Abin Preach for doing this one.
She's Robin Thicke. Blurred lines.
Oh, that's good. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That was good. That's good. I want to give you.
So these screenshots are not everywhere, from my understanding. You see that?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what's going on there. And who is that from?
This was like, I guess, a screenshot from a video. So whoever sent this, I guess she was taking screenshots of sorts or taking pictures while she was like scrolling through.
Right. Okay. So it's got my teen's number on there. Because that's a number that you get.
She says it's her teen's number.
I don't believe it. I think this is a second phone, bro.
So this number is not her. It's her team, the team that nobody knows exists. Nobody's ever seen them. It just sounds like it's her texting.
Okay. So it's got my teen's number on there.
My teen, bro, that was so fake. That was so fake, bro.
You get me?
She was fucked, bro. Oh, all my lies are useless now.
Play that shit again.
I made sure too. I did this at the end because this is where the energy and the whole thing changed.
Shift.
Because she's telling people behind the scenes that she never texted this man, that these are all AI. But these pictures here prove that it's not AI.
It's not AI.
So this is like a Teams thing. So your team text people from this number?
And I've got my group WhatsApp, and they put all my WhatsApp people that join my 3M and the people that join that. Because that number is available, like if you join the WhatsApp, anyone can have that number. That number is available.
What do you mean it's available? I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, as soon as you join the free calls or you sign up to be in the 3M program, they put you into a WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group has that number.
So what, anybody in that WhatsApp group can text someone else?
Anybody in that WhatsApp group can have that number.
What?
So if you text that, what?
Every person that joined the 3M program, the 8K program, every single person in that, joined a WhatsApp groups, different WhatsApp groups for which tier you're on. And because it's managed by that, they will be able to, trace, they will be able to get that number. But then it just doesn't look good on me because it's still linked to my team. And,
She said depending on what team you're on.
Yes, because in her head, we're talking about the team, talking about what we're doing.
No.
I disagree. I think having researched how WhatsApp groups functions,
no.
I've done that, and long feeling shrimp. Trying to fare better.
Bro, yeah, no, there's no way. I don't know how. Does anybody know really how WhatsApp works? But I don't believe that's how that works. So let's get into her talking about how she's a fake psychologist.
Device. They don't allow you in educational institutions without an education. Now, the other route people go down and say she's not DHA licensed. She's not DHA. She hasn't got a DHA license. The only reason I don't have a DHA license is because when I first qualified, it expired. I didn't renew it because I was now online and I wasn't working in clinics. And in clinics, you need a DHA license.
I guess my question is, have you ever really had a DHA license in Dubai?
I started applying for it, but then my career took off.
That's not what she said. She said that it expired.
Her eligibility expired.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay because it's still not good for her because she emailed somebody in 2023.
This is my DHA license. I need an official apology from yourself and a copy of your license.
Ooh. So she used to claim that she had it, but she just said she never got one. She started applying, but she didn't get it.
Yeah.
So she's been out here. And again, there's going to be a running theme. You're going to see how her words conflict with her history. But let's keep watching. If you're a health practitioner in the Emirates, you have to have a DHA license. If you don't, it's illegal and they can come after you. So she's definitely fraudulently claiming behind the scenes that she has a DHA license. But
so that means that right now
I checked the registry. She's not there at all.
For the CBT, because I remember seeing that certification. That one was from, where exactly was from the center?
Excellent.
Okay, got it. So I know you got your BCS from University of London. Is there also a master's?
Yes. Well, I have a master's. I have a master's in education. And there's a University of London. Qualify as a QTS, and that means that you can become a teacher. And you can feel free to check it or anything like that. Hopefully, my name should come up.
Was your master's at UC?
Hopefully, my name should come up. Bro, why can't she just take accountability for anything that she's actually doing, bro? Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Free. Sit. Wait. Good boy. You know the drill now, dude. Free. Go to your place. So not only is she not a psychologist or a licensed therapist, she's a fake psychologist. Which I feel like should be illegal in some regard. Like faking being a doctor. You know, it's like me saying, hey, I'm a nurse or something like that. Like, you can't just claim this stuff and then expect nothing to happen.
Who are you to pull me and ask him? Like,
that to me is awful. So yeah, it turns out she is a fake psychologist, but then it takes a turn for
necessarily going
another turn for the worst when they like bring up some old receipts and just show how absolutely crazy she is, dude.
back and forth. And I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Now, to give you context, the kind of stuff that she says to people, I will let you see it first.
Oh, yes, please do. I have an idea, but, you know.
No, you don't.
I did a story on her the other day because she edits her videos and I thought it was very funny. I criticized her in the video because it was very obvious that she puts waist filters on any video where her full body is shown, and in a lot of her videos she's talking about how much self-confidence she has. But when I called her out, she lost her goddamn mind. Now it's been about 48 hours, and she has spent the last 2 days accusing my followers of being animal addicts, being cheaters, being prostitutes, and everything in between. But today she started a new trend. These are videos that my followers sent me. This person left a comment on her page, and she tried to call them via audio 4 or 5 times. And then when they wouldn't pick up, she left the threatening message that you'll see scroll by here, pick up, or I'm gonna post your address online. And here's another one from another one of my following. Pick up, don't be scared. Don't be scared, pick up, calling over and over and over and over again.
Photoshop a bit better, Karen. We can see the curves in the wall. Not everyone is raised to be a sleut. Shut up, my content isn't for hoes. Get off my page. Kind regards. I asked her, is this kind of behavior becoming of a therapist?
I would just say that in general, just because somebody's a surgeon doesn't mean that outside of their work they have to cut people's bodies open.
My girl.
Bro, the accountability has just left the chat. Just say you got a bad temper, bro.
I can tell you this much. If a surgeon acts like you act, insulting people and harassing people online, the job might have some questions for you.
Oh, you could lose his license.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely use your license for that.
I agree. I do agree that it's not great conduct. And I got a really bad temper on me. So, and which is something I definitely have learned my lesson not to bother doing. But I just see it as like, if you're not my client, why do you get my service? My service is a therapist. You're not paying for this service.
Right. But to my understanding as psychologists, there is still a code of conduct. So even if you're off the job, there's probably certain behaviors that they would say is unbecoming of people of that profession. And then that's like based off of like the job that you're trying to engage in, this shouldn't be things that you would engage in. If someone is a psychologist or they hold these fields, and if they're behaving a certain way online, that would be something that would cause losing their license. You're not a bus driver, you know.
I do. Overall, I completely agree. There's no point in me defending it because I completely agree on something I've been told for years. But I have this, and this is 100% my nature. You can ask my husband who's right here. I can't, and because I've
Wait, she's married?
been bullied so much my whole life.
Again, always a victim. And she says,
oh man, dude, it's a victim Olympics. I've been bullied my entire life and just everybody's like against me.
has an anger problem, what else is stuff like, man, you're a therapist. You can't afford
therapy. All the connects, all the contacts to do something about that, my girl.
And I'll have you know, after this call was done, she went right back to shitting on people. Non-stop.
I wasn't doing psychology. 100% I would be a drug dealer. There is no other job role on this planet that suits my personality more because I am so fearless. I have a very poor work ethic. I am unprofessional, and I don't respect the law.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we know.
Yes.
Come out the closet.
Hey, the first thing you said that was actually honest. Congratulations.
Hey,
you can do it.
That's it. Set it free. I lied about being a therapist. I lied about being a psychologist. I lied about having licenses. I lied and I was tricking. Just say it.
Law schmo, it's fine. We'll get away with it. It's not a problem. So I just got super lucky that, all praise be to God, I'm a girl and I didn't come from that kind of background or whatever it is. But in another life, 100% I would be in rehab or jail by now.
Wow. I seem okay, but deep down, I just want to marry for money and never go back to work.
Scam. All right. So this is the gist of it.
Bro, yeah, 100% a scammer. Saudia Khan found a way to grift for lonely men, and she got her bag. Unfortunately, it worked for her. Unfortunately, it did. I wish it didn't work for her, but I feel like now, like when Dr. Evil's like, your stock is rising, number 2. I feel like it's going to be the opposite. It's like, your stock is falling, number 3. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that she's going to be rising up out of the ashes from this. I talked about this on a previous video, how she said, I don't have work ethic. I've said this before. Yesterday's episode, or maybe today's episode. I can't remember. Anyways, I talk about how male content creators push out way more content than typically female creators do. Now, there's maybe a handful or two of female creators that are out there pumping a ton of content, but for the most part, like, the male creators are crushing it. They're pumping out so many videos. One of the guys I've been seeing, Benny Johnson, this dude's uploading like 33 videos a week, dude. I post like 40 videos a month. This dude is crushing me. He's just constant on all the time, on. But this Saudia Khan artist, sucky your dong artist, you know what I mean? And she's married, bro. If I was her husband and I saw this information, I would be out the door. Talking about having a side chick. She's a side chick? You're married, boo-boo. You got a whole husband at home talking about sucking another dude's pee-pee if you wanted to. Boy, I'd be out the door. I'd be so out the door. And she's charging men $8,000 for one of these sessions? That's highway robbery, brother. $8,000? $8,000? Like, bro, this is crazy. So I'm glad Abba and Preach did this, because I don't know if we would have known this. She might not have jumped on anybody else's, podcast or anybody else's show, because, they're very prominent. They're very large. They have like millions of subscribers. So, I just think it's so wild that she thought she was going to get away with this. And now she's trying to pull like damage control. You know what I mean? Trying to be like, well, it's not that bad. And, I can't believe my team members are messaging you. Like, but it even shows you when, like, you can have receipts for a woman and she still doesn't want to take accountability. He's like basically handing it to her, like, here's the accountability, you can take it. You want it? No? Okay, that's fair. She's like, how about no? She's like, no, I'm good. I don't want that accountability. No, don't hand that to me. I don't want it. It's stinky. The only thing she admitted to was having no work ethic, being lazy, and just wanting to marry for money. It's just, the grifting is crazy, bro. The grifting is crazy. That's why I always say, if somebody comes to you for the first time and they're trying to sell you something and they're not trying to offer you any value off rip, it's like, bro, I already got a bad taste in my mouth with you, man. Like, it's the car salesman vibe. So what are you guys looking for, huh? You want a new truck? You want a new SUV? It's like, I'm just looking to have a conversation to see like what you guys have. I'm not looking for something specific. I just want to see what you guys got. It's the sleaziness of it all, right? It's the I'm trying to sell you this before doing anything. It's just we call it in sales, at least when I was in sales, we called it commission breath. It's just like, hey man, what you trying to do? Yeah, I can knock off 10%. Yeah, we can get you in a new one. We can get you in a brand new. Yeah, what do we got? Yeah, this will solve all your problems, man. This is the best thing since sliced bread. It's the commission breath. Like, you're trying to sell it so hard that you end up just looking so desperate because you're trying to sell something so hard. It's like, bro, chill out. Get to know me a little bit. We don't even know each other at all. This Saudia Khan, I really do think she's cooked. She's over. It's finished for her. I don't, like, the only way, I always tell people, when you're an influencer or you're a content creator, the only way to get out of this is just to admit to everything and be like, you know what? I was desperate. I wanted money. I'm lazy. This was the easiest way to it, is just, grift to lonely men and to men that are single that want women. I put on a pretty dress, I put on a pretty face, I have a cool accent, so I just decided to grift these guys to try to sell as much as possible and make as much money and rip off as many people as I could. That's really the only way to come back as a content creator, in my opinion. Like, you just have to do that. You have to admit everything and say, you know what, I was wrong, I was a piece of crap. And maybe sometimes you can salvage your reputation, but a lot of times you can't, because people are like, well, you've done it once, you're probably going to do it again. Like, it's the whole pump and dump thing. Like, I see these influencers pumping and dumping crypto coins, and I'm like, bro, how do these guys come back? Like Logan Paul, I think. Did Logan Paul do it? I don't know. But there's other big creators that have done this stuff, and they pump and dump a coin, they rug pull a coin. Didn't that dude, like the 9-to-5 dad or something? He was like really viral on TikTok. He like pumped and dumped a crypto coin. I haven't watched CoffeeZilla in a while. But these people come out here and they use their communities to pump and dump a crypto coin, make a ton of money, get out and be like, oh, I don't offer any financial advice, dude. I don't even know what happened, bro. It's just, you know, I sold the coin and I was like, what was her name? The Hawk Tua girl. She did that. She hadn't been back. I haven't heard nothing about her. She got her bag and left. It was like, oh, let me get my 15 minutes in and I'm out. Like, that to me is the most vile level of being a content creator or an influencer. That's half the reason why I don't even tell you guys, like, you know, go to LeviNichs.com. I have stuff there. Like, I don't really mention it because it just feels so sleazy to me to mention. If you really want to know, you'll hit me up on Discord or something like that, or you'll DM me on Instagram. But, like, I don't even like to slang that stuff. I'd rather just offer you guys value and let the entertainment in this back and forth be the level of value that you get than trying to sell an ebook or something. Ain't that right, Lokes? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.